Good evening, everyone. Today is March 2nd, 11:30 p.m. Eastern, so about to be early hours of Friday, March 3rd. Wanted to give a quick breakdown on gold, so a very, very clear setup that is ready to execute right now. Maybe also over the next few hours, but hopefully you guys are able to catch it. If not, finding, as we go through this trend, on any retracements that you guys can get in and start scaling into your position. So we're on gold here on the daily. We had this great run up, and then on a daily time frame, have been retracing. Now, if we just do a quick fib here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Cool. So how I like to look at things is through basically pressure. So when I'm looking at these candles, these are obviously very, very strong candles. Even on just this one day, we dropped from 1912 down to 1864. That's a super, super strong move. That's about 500 pips. So depending on the momentum of it, on these fib marks here, typically you're not really going to see it on around the 0.5 region, but let's say we rebound from the 0.236 level. If we start to cut down from here, that shows significant momentum. So that momentum is going to keep going. The higher up that retracement, so if we go into the 61.8 or 78.6, that shows that momentum's kind of dying off. Maybe we get choppy or have a trend reversal. So what I see, since this was the first leg down, it seems like a very, very strong move, and we had a massive run up on gold to the upside as it is. I see this as reversing from this exact level here, so this 1840. Again, it's good to have it this way anyways, because you can have tight stops like, above this wick, something like that. Doesn't have to be big, could be 60 pips. Again, when we're looking at the daily. Now, if we zoom in, same thing here. So the reason why I'm saying that it looks like a trade to take right now is we've already had this run up into this high, been rejected, and this is kind of like that relief rally before we continue lower. It's also kind of like a lopsided head and shoulders if you look at it like that. So you have first shoulder, head here, shoulder. I don't really look at patterns like that. It's more just intuition when I'm looking, but either way, if we take another fib from here, from this high, take it down to the low, boom, bang on 78.6 on a smaller time frame. As you can see, like this thing is ready to dump any moment. Like this could be on this exact candle. It could be in the next like 2-3 candles. I don't really see it breaking this level at all, 1841. So again, we can have stops here. It might. We could do a double top. But again, I see this like just about to drop through. It'd actually be pretty cool to have it on recorded live. So what's our targets on the long term? So if we go back out to the daily, this is a trick that, to be honest, I haven't really seen anyone talk about, but I'll let you guys in on it anyways while we're here. So if we look again at our fib from this high down to here, let's say we reverse. What ends up happening is whatever our low is going to be, let's say somewhere in this region, you find that whenever you redraw the fib from this high down to this new low, you start to see the fib interacting with all these same key levels. So if we line it up, this is what I personally do, we can see that roughly around this low being 1760, we have fib mark here, 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 and here on all the support and resistance. Again, I typically don't like to use those terms, but just for you guys to understand that I've gone through, more basic education. So this is where I'm going to have, again, we might rebound here at the 1808 mark, double bottom, we might range, whatever the case, but over the long term, over the next like 1 to 2 months, I see us dumping into this region here, 1760, and then from here we continue upwards.